Hello, hello, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 16. You know what's wild is that we only have, what, 9 more Vlogmases to go? This journey's almost coming to an end. That is wild. But for now, we are here together on day 16. And today is very exciting because it is also the first day of my 3rd trimester. I am officially 28 weeks pregnant today. And yeah, that's like really exciting. I'm 2/3 the way through this pregnancy. So of course we'll do a bump date. It's actually already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Another vlog I'm starting a little bit later in the day just because I woke up really sore. You know, Universal and Disney back to back, and I've already kind of been having a lot of pressure and pain. I did my physical therapy stretches. I've been doing them every day, but still it was a lot. So I woke up really sore and I had a really slow morning, and I've just been working. Actually, I woke up this morning and I immediately ate my caramel apple from Disney. That was like literally the first thing I did upon awakening.
That first bite really hits.
Then I took my bump photo because I take a bump photo every 2 weeks. We got it. And I'm definitely getting bigger here. I'll put like maybe like from 20 to 28 right here. 20, 24, 22, 28. Because I feel like at 20 I really popped and I'm so much bigger already. And then I've just been editing. I had some lunch. I probably have about 2 or 3 more hours worth of work, but right now I have a video rendering. So actually the vlog from yesterday for Sierra. So I thought we would do our bump date right now. And then later tonight, when I was making lunch, I was like, God damn, this kitchen is messy because, you know, I've been kind of in a takeout hole for the last few days. So I need to clean the kitchen, clean out the fridge, see what we got going on in there, and then we can make dinner together tonight. I think that'll be like, it'll be a cute little homey vlog today because I've been out and about lately and I am frankly exhausted. I'm so tired. But today I am 28 weeks and you know, the app gives me all kinds of weird size comparisons. I'll just go with the fruit one today, which is a coconut, because I think that's so cute. He's the size of a coconut today. My little coconut baby. All right. Here's the update. Spawn is about 14.8 to 16 inches tall, the size of a coconut, and weighs about 2.5 pounds, and getting closer and closer to the size they'll be at birth. Spawn's wrinkles are starting to disappear as they build more fat, which will help them regulate their body temperature after birth. Temperature regulation, like the surfactant your little one is producing to prevent their lungs from collapsing, is a big step for Spawn towards being able to thrive outside the womb. In the meantime, the Spawn is continuing to rehearse for life by dreaming and moving in and out of the REM sleep cycles just like you, coughing and practicing breathing. Yeah. Mario and I were reading this morning and he was like, what does he dream about? Like, what? Because, you know, your dreams are kind of formed by like your life and your experiences and like what you see, right? Isn't that true? So like, what's the baby dreaming about? I was like, he must just be dreaming about our voices and like light, right? Because that's all he can kind of perceive. I don't know. Maybe I should look into that. It's kind of interesting. What's new with you? That's me. Now that you moved into the 3rd trimester of your pregnancy, you may find that the reality of the Spawn's arrival is really setting in, and your appointments with your provider may increase to every other week. That is true. I have our 28-a-week appointment this week, and then we have an appointment at 30, at 32, at 34, at 36, and then I think we have one every single week. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah. And the 40-week appointment is the day after my due date. So I like hope that I have a baby by then. I know that there's a world where I don't, but that would be great if I could have him on my due date. Have you picked your baby's name yet? If you're not sticking with the Spawn, now might be a good time to start narrowing down your list of names. We're not sticking with the Spawn. The Spawn is his fetus name. The Spawn is his name right now. That's how we were going to refer to him until he is no longer a fetus. But we have picked out his name. He will have a name when he's Earthside. We actually had his name picked out before he was ever conceived. We've had all of our babies' names picked out. Mario and I over the years have, you know, identified several names that we really like. We have a ton of girl names that we love, and we have a handful of boy names that we love, and over the years we've like made a list of our absolute favorites and just decided that in whatever order we have children, that's the order they will receive these names that we've had picked out forever. So we had a boy name picked out a long time ago, and if we have another boy, we have that boy's name already picked out too. Basically we don't want 6 kids, but we could have 3 boys and 3 girls, and we have their names, first and middle name, picked out completely. So yes, he has a name. That's not really something we've stressed out about at all this whole pregnancy, which is Nice. It's talking about what happens if I fail my glucose test, but I passed my glucose test, thank goodness. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. That's the, it's a shorter update this week, which is surprising because it feels like such a big week. I have to read my What to Expect When You're Expecting book because I don't think I had gotten to the 3rd trimester chapters yet. So that's something that I might do tonight if I finish work before Mario gets home, before I'm done with dinner. But yeah, today's an exciting day. I wish I was doing something more exciting to commemorate the moment, but it's kind of nice to just be back to work if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working. Like I said, 2 or 3 more hours of work and then we can make dinner together. And then we can clean the kitchen and then we can make dinner together. So let's get going. Okay, I was gonna make a chicken soup tonight, but the sell-by date was 5 days ago. It smells fine, it looks fine, it feels fine. If I wasn't pregnant, I would 100% just eat it, but I am pregnant, so I'm like scared. So I was going to eat it, but I think I will just have something else instead today. Okay, so obviously, sorry, we're gonna do a cook with me, but I ran the dishwasher, so the dishwasher noise will be going on in the background. This is life, this is my house. So I threw out the chicken, I'm not eating the chicken, it's not good. Instead, I'm gonna make a creamy salmon pasta. I have salmon that has not gone bad. It was just purchased 3 days ago. So I'm gonna cook it now before I forget about it and it goes bad. I'm gonna make like a creamy salmon pasta because I have some half and half that I don't know what to do with. I have a lot of Parmesan cheese that I think could be good. And I'm just gonna throw veggies in there because, you know, it's good to eat veggies and I have some. I'm gonna do cherry tomatoes and spinach because that's what I have in the house. I bought all that spinach to make smoothies. I haven't made a single fucking smoothie. So I think I'm gonna roast the salmon. I have the oven preheating and I'm going to chop up some cherry tomatoes to roast with the salmon. I think that'll be yummy. And then I have some water boiling or set to boil here. Is that enough water? I'm not sure. I might add more water. And yeah, just come along with me while I figure this out. I was really hoping the water would come to a boil at the same time that the oven preheated because that would time things out perfectly. But the water is boiling and the oven hasn't beeped yet. Sometimes I'll just pop things in the oven before the oven preheats because like, whatever, it's gonna get there eventually, but I don't know. I've been like really weird about the way I cook meat these days. You know, I only cook poultry and fish, but I'm just like, I'd rather cook it at the right temperature. Also, I bought spaghetti this week as opposed to my normal like rotini or shells. I'm interested to see how it tastes. I don't know if I've ever had the Bonza spaghetti. Here she goes into the thing. So awkward to get spaghetti into the pot without making it. Aha! Into the oven goes the salmon and tomatoes. Okay, for the sauce, I don't have a, for the sauce, I don't really have like a specific recipe, but like there are certain things in life that are guaranteed, and that's if you put butter, garlic, cheese, and cream together, something will taste good. So I'm just gonna put this much butter in a pan, put that over medium for a second. I mean like measure with the heart with the garlic, right? Like it always says on here, oh yeah. Half a teaspoon equals 1 clove of garlic. Okay, so wait, let's just do 2 teaspoons. Boom. I'm gonna wait for the butter to fully melt. In the meantime, my pasta timer is gonna go off in like 10 seconds. I like to undercook gluten-free pasta like 100% of the time because A, I'm probably gonna cook it more in the sauce later, and B, it's just like way more palatable if it's al dente typically. I added like, I don't know, a cup of cream. It seemed like a cup. The butter wasn't fully melted, but I didn't want the garlic to burn, which was what was about to happen. So now, I mean, like, listen, if I wasn't gluten-free, I would just make like a creamy roux, but we're just gonna see what happens if we just bring this to a simmer and then add a shitload of cheese. That is the current plan. And then once I'm happy with what the sauce looks like, we'll add the pasta, and then hopefully the fish will be done by then. Oh, I was gonna add spinach. I'll do that at the end. Okay, butter is melted, so now we just wait for that to come to a simmer or whatever. The whole point of today was to use up the rest of this cheese. So I don't know how much this is. What do we think? 1.5 cups? 2 cups? Oh my god. 2.5 cups maybe? yeah. Well, that makes it nice and thick. Oh my god, that looks fucking yummy. Let us check. Looks good. Definitely not cooked though. Black pepper and some red chili pepper. Oh my god, that is going to be so fucking good. Let's add the spinach and just see what happens. I need to wilt this spinach as much as possible or Mario will not eat this. But I also need to have spinach in as many meals as possible because I'm anemic. Well, my blood work that I got done a few weeks ago showed that I was slightly anemic, which no one seems to be concerned about, but I'm just trying to up my iron intake because I don't eat red meat. That smells so good. Oh my god. In you go, you little roasted tomatoes. I hear the garage. A certain husband of mine is home. As always, I've timed this out perfectly, even though I didn't even know what I was doing. I had a rough idea of what I was doing. So good. I'm trying to decide if I want to like just put the salmon on top of this or if I just want to mix it in. I kind of feel like I just want to mix it in. I think I'm going to. Feels like it's cooked perfectly. Is it the creamy salmon pasta I envisioned? Kind of. It's not too far off. There's just like clumps of melted cheese that I wish would be a little bit more evenly dispersed, but it looks pretty damn good. Is that my husband?
Who I?
Who I? Okay, here's what it looks like. I meant to show you before I plated it up because it's not as cute in the plate, but this is damn good. Fuck, am I talented. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me. Was it chaotic? Was it fun? Did I do a good job? We won't know until I hit the edit bay. So fun. Okay, and to end the vlog today, of course, our favorite segment of Vlogmas.
Mario ends the day drinking. Not because he has a drinking problem, but because he has a box of drinks to get through.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We really never, I mean, obviously I'm pregnant now, but even before that, we never like drink on a weekday or just like while we're hanging out at home. That's not really our vibe. But Mario's been drinking every single night. Have you felt weird?
No, because it's only one drink.
Okay, so I was... What's on my face? What's on my face? No. I think I'm seeing my own nose. I swear to God. I was like, there's something like white right here.
That's you.
Yeah. Okay. I was on the phone with my dad, who, by the way, gifted Mario this. This is a gift from my dad. Holy fuck. That's too bright. From my dad to Mario. And I said, oh, Dad, have you been enjoying watching Mario open all year? Whatever the fucks. And he was like, yeah. But I think that you should stop telling him what the notes are before he drinks it. Oh, I smell all the notes.
Well, you have all the answers to the test. I like this one. It's a decent one.
Oh, I might get a 4.
Alright, I guess notes.
Yeah, just some flavors, some notes. What do you think?
Okay, here's the thing. It does generally have kind of like a sweeter thing. I'm gonna guess corn. Corn has got to be one of them.
No, but you're not wrong about the sweet thing.
Yeah. Is it maple?
Maple syrup.
Fuck yeah! Take that, Alan. Is there? I mean, it's tough because I feel like all whiskey tastes a little like wood because it's aged in wood. All right, can I top out at maple? I guess maple is wood.
This was aged in a port cask.
Also, is it like wine?
Do you taste port?
Maybe that's part of the sweetness.
Well, it's got a lot of sweet notes in it.
Yeah.
Including fruit, maple syrup.
Just fruit in general?
Just fruit in general.
There's dozens of different types of fruit.
It just says fruit, baby.
Vastly different
It
flavors.
just says fruit. I don't know. Butterscotch, port, raisins, and then it's dry, spicy, and a little rye.
I can see the butterscotch now that you say it. I understand that. Yeah, okay. Actually, no, I'll give it a 7. This is the first time I've thought I would like to have this on the rocks. I think this would be better with a little colder.
It sounds like you like it. Okay. Why not an 8?
I haven't done the color analysis.
Why not an 8?
Well, because I gave the first rye an 8, and that first rye was better than this.
It was?
Yeah.
You still think so?
Yeah. It had the dimension of flavor was more.
Okay. I'm in the vlog there. I'm sure this has been a shorter one, but thank you guys so much for watching. And we're actually going to do a couples Q&A as the next vlog. It's part of the next vlog, not the whole thing. I asked for questions on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you miss out on opportunities to sort of engage in a more interactive way with these videos. How's this plug going?
Yeah, it's basically like an OnlyFans.
No.
What?
It's
Do you know how
it's a more
OnlyFans-
selective community that you can interact with the creator and like engage in the videos.
It's free and there's no nudity. So in what way is it like an OnlyFans?
Hey, I don't think OnlyFans is only for nudity.
Yeah, you go on there for the articles.
Yeah.
All right, bye. See you guys tomorrow.